I am very curious where we go with the GameStop market. This is an article from IGN that says basically GameStop's doubling down on high margin potential trading cards such as the Pokemon TCG and the like, as a natural extension of their existing business. So the article says this, and there's a few quotes that I'm going to read for you. So in its 2025 annual meeting, CEO Ryan Cohen told shareholders that the company had seen its first profitable opening quarter since 2019 due to reducing costs, cutting excess inventory, streamlining headcount, closing unprofitable stores, exiting underperforming geographies, and focusing on the core fundamentals of the business. Those fundamentals, it turns out, are trading cards. Cohen says it's called a natural extension of the game aspect of what they do. It goes on to say, Cohen says, we are focusing on trading cards as a natural extension of our existing business. The trading card market, whether it's sports, Pokemon, or collectibles, is aligned with our heritage. It fits our trading model. It appeals to our core customer base, and it's deeply embedded in physical retail. Unlike software, it's tactile. Unlike hardware, it has high margin potential. It's a logical expansion. Like, what do we see those stores become? I do think there's value in them becoming more of a collectible shop, to be, an overall collectible shop, not necessarily a card shop, not necessarily a game shop. Can I go in there and get all those things? I'd love to be able to do that. In fact, this weekend, I found out that there's this Replay toy store here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, where I live. It's actually kind of cool because I didn't realize, I thought it was like going to be little kid toys and stuff like that. I went in there, I got a binder of Batman Return cards for $15. It's like a full set of the multiple series of Batman Returns with like Michael Keaton in it. And the cards look great for $15. I was like, that was insane. And then I saw the Magneto helmet that some of you have maybe seen me wearing on social media as I'm talking about the new Marvel Topps Chrome product. These things were in there. There's so many like different backpacks. If you're going to see like a Labubu, it's probably going to be in a store like that. And that's where it's like, oh, GameStop would be the natural place for a lot of these items to be, where you don't have to rely on like a mom and pop owned shop in your town, but it's more of like a, hey, this is a nationwide place, and it adds more data points where it's like, oh, we can track and see what is doing well, what needs to change. It just seems like it would fit the model of corporate America. Not that I'm saying like, oh, that's always the best thing to do. I do like the aspect of the locally owned card shop. I like that I can go to those card shops and they know more about the products than, say, a big corporate shop. But at the same time, they probably have maybe wider access to different products. Like a GameStop would have wider access to these things. I think that there could be some really good potential in the overall economic climate that we're in right now. Because we kind of talked about that last episode too, about like that lipstick effect where the market's a little unsteady. I think for most people, they can probably see that themselves, that lipstick effect where I want to buy something to give me that dopamine feel, to feed that craving of, treating myself. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out and spend $5,000 on a big vacation. So they go out and buy the little trinkets for their hobby or the card box or something like that as a way to satisfy that craving. I think that, the idea of GameStop expanding to the collectible space would feed that so well, right? But at the same time, people still are buying video games. No matter the economic climate, they're still going to buy cards. Maybe it doesn't do quite as well as it's doing right this moment, but I think no matter what, you could still find a profitable business model there. So again, Pokemon games, sports cards, whatever they're going to do inside one of these GameStops, I think it's really interesting to see where they're taking this.